Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome once again to DigiTrip. Today we are taking a look at Alarak, newest hero added to Heroes of the Storm. Alarak came out yesterday. He is a melee magical assassin who is responsible for diving in quickly, doing a good bit of damage at range, pulling people around and completely disorienting the enemy and picking off, targets at a distance. Or rather, pulling them in to get a quick kill. This is once again, as always, going to be a completely improved video without any real kind of plan ahead of time. But what I wanted to do with this video was talk about what he does, how he plays, and maybe potentially get a good build for him, because one thing I've noticed is that he's quite hard. Alarak is actually very challenging to use. Probably one of the hardest assassins in the game that I've found to be. He's incredibly squishy, doesn't have a very good escape, and he's not exactly the greatest at dealing sustained damage. He's very much a burst hero. However, he's less mobile than someone like Greymane, whereas Greymane's able to dive in, do a quick amount of damage with his Worgen form, and then dive back out. Alarak doesn't exactly have that, so he's kind of slowly lumbers in, does a bit of damage, cuts some people up, and then slowly has to lumber away again. Now, he has some ability power in terms of pushing the enemy around, as I said earlier. You'll see that one of his spells that I'll no doubt use in-game. But without further ado, let's get into this and see what this is all about, and show you guys my build that I've got for Alarak so far.
Zelnaga artifact pieces detected. Unknown SCVs are attempting to collect them. Intervention is advised.
Alrighty, so let's see. Our first ability that we're going to go with is Applied Force. Reduces telekinetic damage of, Reduces the damage bonus of sadism by 10%, but pushes telekinesis 20% further. I messed that up, but you get the idea. So, Alarak has an ability called telekinesis that allows you to, like I said, push enemies in any direction that you aim it. However, at the cost of doing ability damage. Your sadism is Alarak deals 100% more ability damage versus enemy heroes. So when I get Applied Force, that suddenly now takes off 10% of the ability damage that I do with my sadism. The reason why I'm going with this one and not the others is because Alarak doesn't really exactly have a problem with his mobility. Well, or rather his mana even. Instead, Alarak's biggest problem is, or rather his greatest strength, is controlling the battlefield and putting people in bad positions that they don't want to be, like how I just pushed him there. So let's go with that right now and get this round started. It sounds actually kind of loud, so I should probably lower the sound on this real quick. So can I do that? Yes, I can. There we go. Cool. Get back here. There we go. So, whew, that was hard. One of his abilities also, his second ability is his first rather, his Q ability is Discord Strike. What Discord Strike does is, like the tongue that, god, what's his name? Dahaka. Yes, Dahaka. Like the tongue ability that Dahaka has, darn it. Alarak has the ability to fire out this Discord Strike, and what the Discord Strike does is it silences any enemy that you hit with it. So that's quite wonderful to use in battle. So, just like that, just kind of ruined the dare. No one went top. No, I guess not. Okay. So yes, the Q ability allows you to do damage in this little cone, and if it hits somebody, it will silence them for, 1.5 seconds? I think it's 1.5 seconds. Which is not bad. Not bad at all. There's an ability that allows you to increase the amount of silence. However, while that is a good build and something that I could definitely see working, I'm not going to go with it for this one. Now, there is a delay in the cast time, like I said, like Dahaka, so you have to kind of time it just right. Anyway, his final ability is called Lightning Surge. Deals 101 damage to an enemy, and it basically restores some of your health. 75% of the damage done, in fact. Get back here, Lily. Now, what I've found the best combo to do is to do it similar to a Kerrigan, with the Kerrigan, pull damage build, right? So next thing I'm going with is Double Cross, which increases the range of the Discord Strike, and it also has it going like a Kylo Ren lightsaber kind of cone, which, the range on it, I personally like it. At least until I get better with him, I'm going to stick with that. I feel like that's probably the best option. So anyway, we've got an idea of his basic build, or at least rather his basic abilities, and let's actually get this game going.
More pressing affairs deserve my attention.
Now, like I said, the way that you're supposed to really play Alarak, at least that I have seen, is to sort of wander in, push someone into your little range, and then sting them. He kind of reminds me of something like a bee, right? He does a lot of burst damage really quickly, and he's actually a melee assassin, so he's pretty decent at, you know, holding the fight for... God damn it, how did I miss that? For a little while. Yes! Oh, I didn't hit her, but you can see what the extended damage or the extended range did for me. Zap! But yeah, maybe you can see why I feel that Alarak's Q ability is something of a bee sting. At least that's what I'm calling it. I'm a nerd. Deal with it. Alright. Let's burst this guy down. Oh, hey there. What's going on, buddy? What's going on, buddy? So he's going to try to get away, but he's not, because I'm going to do that, and he's dead. So Alarak seems something of like a specialist assassin because his abilities are very interesting and very hard to pull off, but if you can pull it off, then you can be an absolute monster. When I first was playing Alarak, I found him absolutely impossible to use, and all I was doing was dying. And it took like about 12 games for me to really actually understand him. He's one of the harder ones I've had to... Oh, that was perfect! Pulled her right into the bomb. That was fantastic. I'm going to compliment myself on that one. He's also incredibly cocky. I love it. So yeah, all my swings deal about 177 damage. That's not bad. I don't mind the sacrifice of the sadism because it allows you to set up plays for your team. And that's wonderful. If your team can capitalize on it, absolutely. Alright, next ability we're going to go with is Chaos Reigns. Each time Discord Strike hits a hero, it does 3 damage, and it continues to increase up until 45 damage total. So once again, I kind of like building around this Q ability so far. So we're going to go with that. Ah! Damn it. Have I mentioned that, like, doing a commentary is also incredibly challenging to... Screw you. Haha, yes. So that's exactly what it is. Pull them in, sting them, zap them, and pretty much anything that's not a tank is dead. How am I doing in terms of damage-wise? I'm not great, but my takedowns are pretty decent. So I'll accept that. Hammer does not look like she needs much help. So you know what? Let's take this camera.
Bind these mercenaries into our service.
Will they come with me? Let's find out. Also, his chain lightning also will hit anything that's in the lightning range. So, for example, if I hit this guy, it'll also hurt him. Now, there's an ability that increases the amount of damage that does, which is quite cool. It increases the damage of the target that's in the middle, not the one that you actually target, as they call it, the victim. Now, the wording for Alarak's abilities are really weird, and that's actually what threw me off for a long while. I was like, what? Well, what does any of this actually mean? And that actually is something that threw off a lot of people that I was talking to. They were like, I don't actually know what his abilities do, because the wordplay is all bizarre, and, you know, it makes no sense. And it is admittedly a little confusing. I actually had to, like I said, play around with him for like 15 matches before I was like, okay, he makes a little bit more sense now. We should probably stop these guys. Don't want them doing that much damage. Yes, I know. We gotta defend. I'm coming. But we gotta kill those mercs too. Hammer would be wonderful right now. Zap. And just like that, it's... Oh, dear. Ha. He's gonna try to hit me. I'm slowed. Whoop. Zap. Sting! Oh! Whoa! Whoa! Alrighty, so let's go to his ultimates. I like to begin with Counter-Strike. Now, long story short, without going through a long explanation and reading it since I'm in the middle of a fight, I'll just tell you what it does. Basically, it makes me invulnerable for like about a second or so, and then doing that, it allows me to, any damage that happens to me in that time, right? I can redirect it if it's an ability. I can redirect it, which is awesome. Abathur, ah. So, for example, let's see, will he do it to me? Nope, he won't. Ah, damn it, Lily. I mean, not Lily. What's your name? Chromie. Messed up my demonstration. But yeah, so I'm invulnerable for how long? A second. I'm invulnerable for a full second. Ah, the glob's on the way. Invulnerable for a full second, and then after that second, if something hits me, then I redirect it for like 500 damage in their face. 385 when it's upgraded to Psych Bite. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. Sorry, Alarak. Maybe next time. I'm better than you. Another awesome thing about it is that his cooldowns are actually very, very short, even for his ultimate. Let's see. There we go. Just like that. That's how it works. You're annihilating them. Wonderful. Wonderful. Oh. I have no mana. I can't. Oh, no. Never mind. Don't even need to worry about it. Cool. Oh, yep. See, Alarak just did the exact same thing there. Whoa! Oh, Abathur spawned one of him too. Okay. Wow. Did we really push him all the way back here? Well, nope, that was a mistake! Yeah, I overextended. Alright, now then. Jeez, this Chromie is awesome. Alright, so for our level 13 ability. Now this is the interesting part. Pure Malice is a nice one if you can keep Alarak alive. When an ally hero dies, your sadism bonus is increased by 8%. That's this down here. Stacking up to 40%. This bonus sadism cannot be consumed by a hasty bargain and is lost upon death. Now, the hasty bargain is something that I'll explain later if we even get to level 20, because that's a level 20 ability. But so basically, it's like gathering power only backwards. So if you have a team that's wiping a lot, or is garbage, or you have a Murky, you can build those stacks constantly. Up to 140 damage, and it even negates the sadism reductions that you've gotten in your abilities, which is really, really cool. So if you're really good at staying alive, and you want to add that extra support to the team, that the abilities that take away sadism do, then you can Abathur! You're done. Then you can actually replenish all of your damage lost. And I'm not doing a lot of dying anymore, but neither is my team. So what I'm instead going to go with is Psychokinesis. Increases the damage of telekinesis by 100%. It's safe, it's simple, it's nothing complex, it gets the job done. Now, there are more interesting abilities out there, to be certain, but for an early starter build, without getting too advanced in it, this has worked wonderfully for me.
As I desire.
I also like how he kind of floats around like Reaper in that trailer. That's a little cool touch. Whoop! Completely missed there. Come on, is someone gonna hit me? Nope. I'm gonna get blown away instead. Ah! I'm gonna die if I'm not kidding. No! Uther! Uther, you got in my way! He got in my way and then he didn't heal me. Thanks, Uther. How am I doing on terms of damage? Not bad. I could be doing better, but again, I'm competing with a Chromie, so I mean, it's gonna be hard for me to max that to top that damage. Meanwhile, Abathur's just kind of having a party right over here.
It's rather disagreeable.
Now another thing to note about Alarak is that he has absolutely no sustained fighting capabilities whatsoever. I mean, you can increase his sustain to a point, but he just is, he's not very good at it on his own. Alright, so in fact, speaking of the sustain, we're actually going to go with it. Increases the lightning surge healing by 30%. Basically, it does exactly what it sounds like. Nothing complex about that. But it's going to be able to keep me in the fight a little bit longer when I zap a hero with it. And it also heals me for any hero that's in the way. So that's good. How's my stacks doing? Stacks are pretty decent. 14 out of 50. Not bad, I'll take it.
Be warned, allies. I move to new ground. Oh, predictable yet effective.
Alarak, you are a wonderful Sith Lord. This is exactly what it reminds me of. He reminds me of a Sith Lord in Star Wars. Whoop. Where are you going? Where are you going? I'm not going anywhere. Wow.
Victory through righteousness. Our fort is lost.
Oh, wow. No trouble at all.
Let the burning hell
Now, I don't think we're going to get to 20, so I'll just start talking about the level 20 abilities.
killing spree.
Hey, Lily.
Such daring.
Alrighty, so, level 20. He actually gets his second ultimate. And since both of his ultimates have a really short cooldown, that's really, really awesome. By the time you use one, you'll probably have refilled the other. It's great. Everything about it. Oh, that wasn't the actual one. Damn. I thought it was. Now, he's got a bunch of other talents, but trust me, going with the second ultimate is the one that you want. Because the other one, Last Laugh, lets you teleport, get out of a fight, but the consequence of it is that it takes your health down to 1. Literally 1, so you can't do anything else by that point. It's a retarded ability. It makes no sense. Aw, it gets it. Zap! And just like that, that's game. Sweet.
My thanks to you, mortals.
That was actually very easy. I expected that to be a lot more challenging, and of course Chromie got play of the game. I'm not surprised. I'm really not even remotely. I'll give it to her. Is anyone gonna give me love? Nah, no one's gonna give me love. That's alright. You guys on YouTube will give me love, right? You guys will tell me how special and important and how wonderful this tutorial video was if it was helpful at all. But hopefully you got a good little idea of how to play him, if nothing else. So, yeah, let's actually go back to his... How are my stats, actually? I want to see that. Come on. Thank you. Alrighty, so. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. It's certainly better than what I was doing. What I was originally doing was things like 8, 9, 10 deaths getting thrown completely out of sync. Horribly confused. Unsure of what to do with him. Freaking out also at the same time. Like, how do I use him? But now I understand. But yes, let's go to his talents real quick and go to his 21. So yes, Last Laugh. Activate to remove all roots, slows, and damages over time effects, and teleport to the chosen location. Activating Last Laugh will immediately reduce Alarak's health to 1. That's insane. That is absolutely insane. And then last is Hasty Bargain. Activate to permanently reduce your sadism bonus by 4% and reset all cooldowns on your basic abilities. So that's not your ultimates or anything, that's just your basics. And I don't see that being good, because again, your issue is that if you're in a match for too long, then suddenly Alarak becomes useless. He loses all of his damage bonus modifiers if the match goes on for too long. Now, yeah, you could say it's a level 20 ability, so the match is probably going to end by that point anyway. But still, it's just... What? What? Neither of those seem like good options. So, yeah, it seems like the only real option is to go with your second heroic ability. Anyway, guys, that was it. If you want to know how this other fight goes, I might break that up into a second video so you can get another good understanding of how, Alarak plays out. Maybe I'll do like a voiceover with it, but this one I'm going to play with my friend. So we're going to go jump into a chat with him, have a good time. I hope you all like this little video right here. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe button if you like this. If you didn't like it, well, then you can hit the dislike and tell me how much I suck, or tell me what I can do to improve, because now that I'm back, I want to, really get back into the swing of things and really find my mojo and my groove again, right? So anyway, thanks again, guys. It was absolutely wonderful to talk and be here again, and I will see you all around next time. I've got a game to play!